Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with another fragrance review. I've been gone for a minute. I have still been testing stuff, I just haven't gotten around to shooting any videos. I've been pretty much back at work, back to a non-COVID schedule to where I work a very traditional work week. It does make it a little bit hard to film, but I am doing my best, and it is nice because I can test things around more people. So, without further ado, the fragrance that we're going to be talking about today is going to be Azzaro The Most Wanted. It just got that cool little revolver look. Similar to, bottle is pretty much exactly the same as Wanted by Night. Wanted by Night, you know, has a clear glass and that gunmetal top versus black glass and black matte top. I think this bottle's a little sleeker. I don't think anybody cares, but I'll show you anyways. The box looks like this. Also full black. Mine took a little bit of a beating in the mail, but I really don't care that much about the box. I keep them in case I ever get rid of fragrances, but I probably won't get rid of this one, but I'll keep the box anyways, even though it's beat up. Let's talk about this fragrance, guys. Okay, so I know a lot of people were excited about this one. I paid, not retail, I got a discount on it, but I know it's gonna go down a little bit more once it actually hits discounters. What am I gonna get from this fragrance? So I've given this 2 full wearings. I wanted to come with my initial impressions. This could change down the road, but it's a pretty sweet fragrance. When it opens up, you're gonna get sweet and warm. Warm, I'm guessing, is the cardamom and amber. And then the sweetness, I think, is mostly going to be from the toffee. The toffee, to me, it's pretty synthetic. This is not a line that's known for making like very natural smelling scents. It's a pretty synthetic toffee. Now, what the toffee is going to kind of remind you of is the Black Jack Accord and Halloween Man X, if you've ever smelled that one. However, that one smells like a roast coffee. This doesn't smell like that. This has like that sweet toffee scent. So like maybe just a sweet artificial coffee is what I can compare it to. If you can kind of follow me on this. It's nothing natural, nothing groundbreaking, but it is nice. It is really sweet, and I've been able to get some feedback on it. For me, it's a little sweeter than I'd like to go. Although it opens up fresh, the dry down ends up kind of losing that freshness and heading into the more sweet, borderline gourmand category. Not fully gourmand, it still has a little bit of sexiness to it, I will add that. And it obviously depends on who you ask. So this is just going to be a fragrance that I think if you prefer sweet fragrances, then this is going to be something that's really up your alley. The freshness in it reminds me of the freshness in Wanted by Night, so that's the similarity that I get. Wanted by Night, I think, is a lot different and more versatile because this goes sweet, whereas this goes sweet, but I don't think it's too sweet. So again, toffee, amber, cardamom, those are the 3 notes. You will smell them. I guess the cardamom is going to be what the spice is. Right when you spray it, that cardamom is going to come off a little bit spicier, which I actually really like. It sweetens up more as the wearing experience continues, but when it starts off, there's a little bit of spiciness to it, and I really like that. Performance on this. So when I wore this, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I bathed in it. So I want to say I probably put on about 20 sprays. I want to say this, I wore this to work, it wasn't cloying. So 20 sprays with this being not cloying tells you it's not going to be like a huge beast mode fragrance, which is okay. I don't need everything to be beast mode. It is an Eau de Parfum Intense, or so it says, so I thought it'd be a little bit stronger. It's not, that's okay. I think a lot of designer fragrances don't tend to be that strong, at least these days, and I think the performance is fine because I did get over 8 hours with the 20 sprays. I'm gonna say close to 10 on clothing, not on skin. It didn't stay on skin as long. With this fragrance, I'm probably going to wear it with sleeves, so it doesn't make a huge difference to me. I got pretty good projection off that 20 sprays for about, I would say, almost 3 hours. So between 2 and 3, maybe happy medium 2.5. It also just depends on which time. But I would say I got at least 2.5 hours of pretty solid projection, probably 4 feet, almost up to 6, but I want to say safely I got about 4 feet of projection that it kind of screamed off me. But after that, you could still smell it. You did have to come in a little bit closer, and it did probably turn into a skin scent at about the I would say 6-hour mark is when you had to really get in there to be able to smell it. It was still there, and it was still there for another couple of hours. So somewhere between the 6 and the 8-hour mark is when it got pretty close. I want to say that this is, for what it is, average to above average, not a beast mode fragrance. And I've only given this 2 full wearings, so down the line it may change. And where I wore this, I don't think is where it was intended to be worn. So I think, you know, there's going to be some factors that make things a little different. I will say this, it is not listed, but I get a touch of black pepper in the opening. Not enough to be a turnoff because I don't like black pepper, but it actually just gives it a nice spicy feel. And I think it just kind of plays with the cardamom really nicely. So it is a really nice opening with the spiciness and the warmth and the freshness. I do like that a lot. And even when it dries down, it is really nice. Who can wear this? The irony of this fragrance right here is that it is marketed to men, but I have asked everyone that smelled it, what does it smell like? And they said a woman's perfume. That's two people that said that. One was a male, one was a female. And I think obviously on me, it's probably gonna come off sweeter because my skin just sweetens everything. However, even on the strip, I think it's because it's really sweet. So I think if your skin makes things masculine, then it'll come off more masculine. But I think on most people, this is probably gonna come off as more of a unisex fragrance than anything else. I don't think it really leans in either direction. Again, on me, obviously it's gonna lean feminine on my skin because my skin sweetens everything, but I genuinely think that this probably is right down the center because of that toffee note. I think that's what makes it super unisex. When can you wear this? I feel like this would be a really nice date night fragrance. I think you can wear this as a club banger, but I would spray very heavy. Honestly, if you're gonna wear this to a club, I think I wouldn't be too shy putting on 25 to 30 sprays. That sounds crazy, but I wore this to work and it was 20 sprays and I didn't even get that many comments on it. I think the only comment I got on it was in the first hour of wearing it. Someone passed by me and said I smelled good, which actually leads me into compliments. I got a couple of compliments so far wearing this, so the DNA in this is not at all groundbreaking, and I feel like you may have some things like this in your collection. However, if you're just looking for a nice compliment-getting fragrance, this is gonna do the job. Season-wise, one guy that smelled this on me said it kind of reminded him of the holidays. I totally get that. I think this is more of a fall-winter fragrance, but in my opinion, you could rock this on a date night year-round, and you wouldn't have to go too many sprays. I think this would kind of lure people in, which is kind of nice that that's a lot of times what you want from a fragrance. And if you wanted to go heavy, I think you could rock this, you know, as a nice club banger, and I don't think it'd be a problem unless you're going to a club in high humidity. Then genuinely I would avoid this, but I think you could wear this in the day, fall, winter, and then you can get away with it at night in spring and summer. The only exception again is that high humidity climate. So price, I got a 100 ml for $70. I got lucky that I was able to find it. I think at retail right now they're going for about $98 for a 100 ml. I wouldn't spend that. I don't think that this is groundbreaking enough for that. I would wait until they hit discounters and they're closer to that $50 mark. I think at that point it's kind of worth it. Even then, if you have things like Halloween Mannex and things that are sweet like that, you probably don't need this. The toffee note in here, I have something called Zephyr Oud Vanille by Alexander J. I thought it was gonna be toffee like that. That kind of gives me more of an authentic toffee vibe. This, because I've already smelled toffee in that one, it's a little bit more synthetic. I don't enjoy it quite as much as the other one, but I understand what they're doing here. This is gonna be super mass appealing. No one's gonna dislike it. I mean, no one has said that they've disliked it so far. Do I think that it's something that you need right now? No. But do I think that this is something that'll pull you compliments and actually do what it's supposed to do, which is just be a nice, easy reach for a nice date night and maybe a club banger? Yeah. I think the Wanted by Night is the same. This is a great date night fragrance, but if you spray this pretty heavy, easy club banger. You're gonna get attention. It smells good. It's got the freshness. I think if you're looking for a club banger and it's colder, this is gonna do better. But I think realistically speaking, this is more versatile because I can wear this in the day, fall through spring, and summer, early evening, I could pull for this even in high humidity, and it's never gotten cloying because there's a little bit more freshness in here, which I like. quite a bit. But I think a lot of people are probably gonna enjoy this more because of the sweetness in here. A lot of people like sweet fragrances. That's why when it comes to date night suggestions, I usually say if you go a little sweeter, typically it goes better. The women that have smelled this on me have liked it more than the men. I've had 2 women compliment me on it, and one guy that said it smelled nice, but it's not his favorite thing that he smelled on me. Again, I think this is meant for women to enjoy, and I think the women that have smelled it on me, again, have said that they would totally wear it, which to me, I feel like says that it's probably unisex, because I feel like if I spray this on my brother-in-law, it would totally come off masculine on him, because he wears a lot of things that I'll spray it on him and I'll spray it on me. It's nothing like, it's not similar at all. Things come off a lot fresher on him, and then they always end up a lot sweeter on me, so where they smell kind of like they're made for women. It's a skin chemistry thing. So in my opinion, hardcore unisex. You probably don't need it right now, but if you wait till it hits discounters, it's $50. Honestly, it's a nice one. It's solid. It's a solid pickup. I don't regret it at all. This video has run too long. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like this video if you liked it, hit that subscribe button, and click the bell for notifications to get notified when I drop new videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!